to Artist in Recovery. Morning, Daryl P. We gotta talk. It's 12:43 in the morning, West Coast time. It's Monday already, and it's the 12th of August. Regarding that past videos, I hadn't seen the previous one, but yeah, I seen the posting that you did earlier this morning. And yeah, I'm sticking to the text I sent over to you. Are you out of your fucking mind, dude? Seriously, are you looking for trouble? You guys are just like my brother. Looking for trouble without even looking for trouble. You don't even realize the damn shit you're getting yourself into. No wonder I had to walk away my brother all the damn time. I had to make sure to keep his ass out of trouble. He was the one who kept telling me about street smarts. You don't have any. You lost yours. You do the same routine over and over again. Yeah, some people are going to be noticing it, including some crazy people out there. And you picked up on the crazy people at this point. You don't recognize this guy because maybe you done something to him a long time ago. But if he seems to be half your age, what the hell did you do to this guy? Walk over, walk over him or something? Did you happen to have any confrontation with this guy in your previous life? Or is this guy tracking your ass, watching your videos and thinking you're an asshole that he's got beat up on? Maybe he's wet brain, or I don't know. There's got to be something mentally screwy with this guy because he's got you targeted, dude. Yeah, I know. You've been in the scrapes before. You said it. And you fought. And that was your past, like my brother. My brother was a guardian. My brother was a protector. He didn't get into his drugs and alcohol until he got out of the Navy, when things already screwed him over in the military. They got him to that point. And it took him 32 years of sobriety to get himself unwound a bit before he passed. But during that time, when I knew him beforehand, yeah, he'd get into fights. He wasn't looking for it. That guy's looking for him. There's a certain aura, there's a certain something, vibration. I don't know what the hell it is. But it's like, you got to pick on this guy because, for some damn reason, you have got this thing that my brother had. You got a target on you. I don't know what the hell it is. So I think when I'm a nerd, I'm getting targeted by other people. But, they didn't target me because of my brother. If they knew my brother, they'd stay the hell away from me during those days. But I had to fight my own fights too. As a young kid, after heart surgery, I still had to fight my fights. Even after having a car accident, age 10. I had a bully in the neighborhood, picked on me, tore apart a toy, and I tore his ass apart at a church across the street from my home. I was only 10. I didn't give a shit. I was a scrapper. I had some other guys in a elementary school a long time ago as a kid picking on me because I was a white boy. There's Mexicans and blacks in this school and very few whites. This was Canterbury Junior High. Actually, Canterbury Elementary School back in the 70s. I had a fight a few times. I almost got suspended. And I was trying to hold my own with them. And I had married friends at that school. Had a girlfriend. Almost. But things change. Movements happen. Lose track of everything. Then I had to deal with another asshole. Survived that schmuck. I learned stay away from these assholes as much as possible. I know it's a cowardly way, but I learned how to survive without the shit. Even though I could fight. Just didn't want to. I'd rather be friends with the guy. And he wanted to be... There's one schmuck I was living on the street for several years, going through junior high and high school. I already had enough problems at home as it is. I didn't want to deal with a damn neighborhood war. So I stayed out of these guys' way. I stayed out of their territory. Well, just the entire street I lived on. Screw it. I know, called me cowardly, but I still lived and still survived. Getting older, I didn't deal with any other assholes like that anymore, except probably in workplaces. And I had to navigate my way through that. There are assholes out there, dude, that just look on people thinking that they're an easy target, and you guy, you already showed and proven that you are an easy target because you got provoked. The other thing you could have done was just take out a camera phone if you actually had a camera. Probably provoked the bastard, but at least to get him on tape. Show it to the cops and say, this guy, I want to get a restraining order on. I don't know where he lives. He's a transient or something like that. He carries the same damn backpack. And he's out there in the middle of the night. I want a restraining order on this asshole. Violates a certain radius around you. You can report the guy for doing that. If the cops are willing enough to do that at 3 o'clock in the frickin' morning. You got a routine. You got a set routine. If there's another way to change the route, change the route, change the times. Don't give this guy an easy way of getting to you. I know, you don't want to be intimidated. I don't want to be intimidated by the assholes I got around here. But I know it's cowardly. My brother would probably look at me and say, oh, it's cowardly. He was an old man. The thing is, he was getting broken down and beaten in his body as he got a little older. He was 8 years older than I was. And my brother, in his prime, would have been able to be more of a holy terror. The older we get, we don't hold that stigma very much. And we got assholes out there looking to nail our ass. You also do realize that we're not that as young and strong as we were. I know you try to be. You try to be. You try to be that intimidating looking. But this guy is looking for you. He's got a mental problem going on. Now, either if he can be reasoned with is one thing, but he's coming out as a belligerent at you. You got to take steps. You don't go looking for trouble on this one. You don't go looking for this guy. You got to step back and analyze the damn thing. How, where, why? How is he recognizing you? Where does he know you from? Why is he going after you? Because you're one of the loneliest schmucks out there in about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. And that's a perfect time for an ambush. I mean, it's nice and cool, yes, and probably raining during that time. But you're asking this guy to give you that kind of opportunity. I'd rather have people around me so I have witnesses if I'm going out. You know, I also get afraid as well. When I go back to college, I go early in the morning, catch an early bus if I have to. But I'm constantly looking at my surroundings. I'm constantly noting what's going on. Even when my brother was alive and I was escorting him, I'd always been maybe about a yard or two away from him. But I was looking at the surroundings. I was listening for my surroundings. I didn't have any music on. I was being aware of my surroundings, as my brother taught me a long time ago. He got pissed off when I got too far. But I always had to hear where he was at. I listened. You listen all around you. Anything doesn't sound right, you just Relax, breathe at that point over there, and be more acute of your surroundings. If the guy's coming, he's going to come. He's going to come at you at an angle. Unless he's going to be big, bad, and belligerent at this point over here, like he wants to be. Dude, he's got something mental with this guy. That's why you need to file a report with PD on this schmuck. You gotta do what you gotta do to save your ass. Not your pride, not your ego. You think it's cowardly. Yeah, well, sometimes some of us cowards out there manage to live long enough, to survive long enough, not looking for trouble. We listen for the trouble. And if he's coming, we go the other direction. Now, if we're going to be stopping going for belligerency at this point over here, he's going to stop. And he's going to be mouthing off. Why? Because either he's got a serious beef with you, or he's nuts. That's the only two options you got there. And you don't know whether or not he's got a weapon on you or not. You don't know if he's got a knife, or, better yet, he's got a gun on you, ready to blow your head off. You don't take the chance. You don't take that opportunity. Stay alive. You start using your street smarts if you still had them left, pal.